Dear Adam Silver, please bring back the Seattle Supersonics. And away we go.
On your mark, get set. Let's go.
I can't do it. We'll do it live. Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live!
Mister, will you please wake up?
Montana looking, throwing in the end zone. Caught it! Right.
Palmero over the head of Jenks. Uribe charges, throws, out! And the White Sox have won the World Series.
And that'll do it. It's over. The Golden State Warriors return to a familiar place. They're on top of the NBA world.
We're down to 2, now to 1. Here's Jordan. Yes! It's all over. The Chicago Bulls.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Hey, this promises to be fun.
Oh, yeah!
Here we go. And away we go with the Taco Tuesday edition of Snowman in the Morning. Good morning. Welcome, as I said, to the Taco Tuesday edition of Snowman in the Morning. Got a lot to get to, including the Bears freaking won last night. What? You mean to tell me that with all the advantages that the New England Patriots had, the Bears hung 33 points on the Patriots? 33 points. And beat them 33-14. I didn't watch the game. I was asleep. Sound asleep. And I woke up and I saw that score. And of course, y'all know the first question that came out of my mouth. What the hell happened? Well, Justin Fields is what happened from what I'm being told. And I'm awaiting my partner. Hawk TV is first in here. He says, what up, you phenomenal people? And you're phenomenal as well for hanging with us. We out here on your syndicated airwaves just brightening up your days. That's the truth. That's what we do. It's holiday season. That can only mean one thing. The Snowman is on the scene. Holiday or not, I'm always on the scene. Holiday or not, I'm always on the scene. But to my opening statement that I said before the intro, Adam Silver, will you please grow a set and bring back the Seattle Supersonics? Please. It's long due. Way long overdue. Matter of fact, I know my friend Victor's going to growl at me. No, more to the point, he's going to growl with me. He's definitely going to growl with me when I do this. Let's get started. I know this is not on the schedule, but it was on my heart, so I'm going to go with it. Adam Silver, you need to tell the Oklahoma City Thunder that I'm going to disband your team and I'm going to send you all back home. And home is Seattle, period. They had no business moving to Oklahoma City. They had absolutely no business getting out of Seattle. And for that, I blame you, Clay Bennett. You rotten blank. Seattle's been without a team since 2008, and it's not right. The owners, including Clay Bennett, had this whole thing set up. Seeing an NBA without the Seattle Supersonics is just not right. And I will tell you this. Had the Sonics stayed in Seattle, Kevin Durant would have stayed in Seattle. Kevin Durant, I don't think would ever have gone to Golden State. Now, I'm willing to bet you they wouldn't part ways with Russell Westbrook, which probably would have precipitated a move to Golden State anyway. But I digress. I was up this morning preparing for the show, seeing my wife off to work, and I found an old Seattle Supersonics game in my files. It was 1987, and they were playing the Houston Rockets. Anybody remember that Game 6 double overtime thriller that kept you up till 1 a.m? I sure do. The classic game where Akeem Olajuwon scored 49 points every which way but loose. Fadeaway jumper on the base, including a fadeaway jumper on the baseline that had everybody spinning their heads around going, what the hell was that? Oh, good shot. Including the coach, Bill Fitch. Yeah, that one. In the old Seattle Center Coliseum. I will say this again, and I will say it till the cows come home. An NBA without the Seattle Supersonics just is not right. It's just not right. Because you had teams giving Seattle all sorts of hell in the late 80s and 90s. Anybody remember Gary Payton, Sean Kemp, Dale Ellis? Anybody remember the Sonic team that got to the NBA World Championship Series in 1996 that won 64 games? And the only reason the Seattle Supersonics in 1996 were not the top seed in the NBA is because the Chicago Bulls won 72 games. So you really had the two best teams. You really had the two best teams going at it in the World Championship Series. They blew the doors off the United Center with a crowd noise, and they blew the hell off the doors at Key Arena with that crowd noise. Because all Key Arena was the Seattle Center Coliseum expanded. And you mean to tell me that Adam Silver or David Stern before him couldn't slide 10 to 20 million bucks to the city of Seattle and say, hey, I got you. I'll build an arena for you. But then thinking about it, there would have been some strings attached because this is David Stern we're talking about. And my partner's giving me this look of, oh, hell, I woke up a monster. Well, yeah. It is not right. It is not fair. It is not just for the NBA to be without the Seattle Supersonics. Period. I'm willing to bet you if Sir Mix-a-Lot had a hand in building the arena, a native Seattlean, a native of Seattle, the team would have said yes, but the league would have said no. Why? And I'm going to go all the way there. Because a black man has money and he's reaching back to the city where he was born and giving back to it. As Sir Mix-a-Lot's song went in 1993, the NBA's response would have been simple. No, not in our house. So Adam Silver, you got a problem. A city without a league, I beg your pardon, without the Seattle Supersonics. Fix the damn thing. That's Snowman's take. What's yours? And good morning to my partner, Cole Johnson. There's a big smile on your face, man. You're muted. Watch your mic.
And ladies and gentlemen, that's another example of going off script.
I'm serious. I found that game this morning and I was bouncing around happy because I remember staying up to watch the whole thing.
Mm-hmm. I see. Well, what 96 finals?
87 playoffs.
Oh, 87 playoffs. Okay.
When the NBA was on CBS and kicking ass.
Was it game 6?
6.
Okay.
When they blew the roof off the Seattle Center Coliseum.
Yeah, I remember that game.
when Akeem Olajuwon hit fadeaway shot after fadeaway shot on the baseline, and Bill Fitch is going, "Don't take that." Okay, nice shot. And Akeem's running down the court going, "Will you trust me?"
Well, that's Bill Fitch. He didn't trust too many people. But yeah.
Just ask the Boston Celtics.
Mm-hmm.
Did I go there?
I'm like, oh.
Why do you think K.C. Jones was a little more successful in Boston than Bill Fitch? I'm sorry.
I was like, oh, we were talking about Seattle again. I'm like, what, did I miss something? Did I?
No.
I was like,
watching that game made me smile, but pissed me off given the state that the NBA is in right now.
And it's funny. We're now hearing conversations about the league wanting to be in Las Vegas. And all that is all swell. I know that's why they. Well, before I do stop, before I pause, before I receive the red flag and be quiet and step aside. Okay. I understand that the NBA is looking at the NFL and they're saying, "Oh, okay, it looks like the way it's been parted, we probably can now have an NBA team there. Professional sports can be allowed to be there." It's a problem though when you have better cities that can suit a team that you don't fit. And I can think of 3 right off the bat.
1,
Seattle.
2,
Kansas City.
3,
St. Louis. And there's no NBA teams in any of those 3 markets.
NBA in St. Louis. Ooh. Boy, that would be fun.
Yeah.
Just like the NFL should return to St. Louis, but I ain't the one to gossip, so you ain't heard it from me. Wait a minute. Who am I kidding? Yes, you did. I mean, you know how easy they could blow up and rebuild Kemper Arena in Kansas City? And I've been in old venerable Kemper Arena. I did a game at Kemper Arena.
Unfortunately, I did not have the privilege, but
my mic fell apart that night, and I had to borrow a mic from Kemper Arena, but I did a game at Kemper Arena, damn it.
Yeah, I did not have the pleasure of visiting Kemper Arena, but from all intents and purposes, it actually looked like it was a nice place.
See, you had the Kansas City Kings.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the Kansas City Kings, who were once upon a time the Cincinnati Royals.
Right. They were.
Why couldn't they blow up in Arena? And besides, when they moved to Sacramento had the smallest joint in the league for 2 years. Yeah. Now, understandably,
to the point they called it a barn.
They called it a barn. They called Arco Arena a barn. And you're right, Mr. McCoffey. They were once the Rochester Royals.
Yeah.
Rochester, then Cincinnati, then Kansas City.
Mm-hmm.
I saw an old classic game at Kemper Arena between the Knicks and the Kings. They could have made that work. If you could wait a year, if New Jersey had to wait 2 years to get the Meadowlands Arena, and remember they didn't get Meadowlands until 1981.
Right.
You could have built 17,000 seats in Arco Arena. But no, they were so hell-bent on moving. These get off. How do you put it, partner? These get off my lawn takes.
Yeah. But look, I have many of them. Like NBA, get back to wearing home teams wearing white jerseys.
I can take that.
I am sick of seeing. I'm sick of seeing these games where I'm looking at
For
them.
the home, you're looking for the home team and you can't find them.
Yeah, I'm looking for the home team and I'm seeing the road team wearing white. I'm like, no, that's football. Every other sport, and yes, I'll say this about hockey too. I think they should also wear white at home too. But
Oh, they did
I
once upon a
digress.
time.
Yeah.
Let's take a break, and when we come back, we'll go through the whip around, including Jim Nantz retiring. No. Yes. Back in a minute.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
BS3 Network, changing the way you watch TV.
A TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE.
Are you in a life holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast.
Steph Curry.
Tim Anderson.
Jordan Alvarez.
And it's caught. Deebo Samuel with the catch.
Michael Jordan can sense.
The Fro just got the king.
BS3 Network.
The hottest of hot takes. The coldest of cold hard facts. This is Snowman in the Morning with Cole Johnson. Weekdays at 8 a.m. Eastern. Check your local listings for your viewing and listening pleasure. Hey everybody, Snowman here, and thanks for listening to this episode of Snowman in the Morning with Cole Johnson. Want to tell you about a little thing we like to call Monkey Knife Fight. Wait, what in the world is that, you may ask? Well, Monkey Knife Fight is a daily fantasy site where you can play your favorite games, support your favorite players, and make money at the same time. And right now, if you go to monkeyknifefight.com and use the code Snowman, you will get a 100% deposit match on up to $100 on your initial deposit. Go to monkeyknifefight.com and use the code Snowman for an up to 100% deposit on your first deposit of up to $100. Thanks, and tell them Snowman sent you.
Mister, how do you operate this Twitter thing or this Instagram thing or whatever the heck? You're supposed to know all this stuff. Anyway, welcome back to the show.
On Instagram, Twitch, TikTok, and Twitter, it is official SIT Morn. It is official SIT Morn on Instagram, Twitch, TikTok, and Twitter. Back at it on Snowman in the Morning with Cole Johnson on a Tuesday morning. Cole Johnson here. It is 8:20 a.m. Eastern, 5:20 a.m. on the west coast of the U.S. of A. Back to the chat, shall we? And we have to say hello to the people who make us who we are. Hawk TV, how you doing, sir? He says he was first.
He was.
Yes, you were. He says, what up to you, phenomenal people? Well, I hope everything is good to you, phenomenal person. He also says, we out here on your syndicated airways just brightening up your days and whatnot. It's holiday season, and that can only mean one thing. The snowman's on the scene, and he's rolling with the coldest mofo, Cole Johnson. Hall TV, we appreciate you as always, brother. Thank you so much for always showing love, and we show love right back to you, brother. Chris Dietz of the Fifth Down Sports Show, he says, Justin Fields heard the Spivey take yesterday. Yeah, he must have. And I am sickened by the fact that
because it pissed him off.
Yeah, I am sickened by the fact that Justin Fields was used as a running back. I'll put it this way. I actually heard Joe Buck on that call last night actually refer to Justin Fields as, quote, a 6'3", 228-pound running back. Close quote.
Where is John Crick-Falusi, the creator of Ren and Stimpy, when you need him? And I'm talking about the 1991 version, and you know the spot where I'm going. You stupid idiot.
That's the problem that I have with quarterbacks who have the ability to be athletic and run like that.
Justin Fields, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen.
Mm-hmm.
Did I say anything wrong?
No, you said absolutely nothing wrong. Andrew, good morning to you, sir, as always. Hall TV says he cannot stand the Bears. I think my partner can somewhat relate.
I haven't liked the Bears, and I lived in the city for 30 years.
That's scary. He says they not tip him out of his survivor pool. But yes, any given Sunday or Monday or whatever day, my butt. Talking about the 33-14 butt whooping they laid at the feet of the Patriots in Foxborough.
33 points. How?
Well, when you have a second-year quarterback that's sort of gimpy and a rookie quarterback that, yeah, he may be the toast of the town, but
not anymore. He's not.
It's a little easier to see. How can I put this in a nice way that people can understand it? It's really easy where you can see someone soil his pants, and Mr. Zappy soiled his pants Monday night.
On Monday Night Football.
Yeah.
See, I feel when I'm leaning back in my chair like this, I feel like Paul Allen does. The fabulous voice of the Vikings, who has his show 9 to noon Central Time. Because when he takes his show on the road, he holds the mic like this. but it's all right. I'm in my office. I'm good.
I'm almost getting the feeling that actually might be a staple now. Roy Stern, what's up, man?
At least until I get another boom arm, because I tried to attach it yesterday. I finally woke up.
Yeah.
And it fell apart.
Yeah, that sucks. Yes, and saying Twin Towers. Yeah, that was at the very end of that era. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, I think Samson wasn't even playing around that time.
He wasn't. Samson was already out.
He was injured for the rest of that year, and that pretty much was the end of his career, which sucked because I really liked the dynamic of Ralph Sampson and Kim Olajuwon.
There was so much more with Ralph Sampson, but it was just the injuries.
Yeah, injuries just piled up, and he was a talented center. Yeah,
look, Ralph Sampson. All I got to say, for those of you who think Ralph Sampson wasn't all that, I refer you to a game that occurred in the Capitol Center: Ralph Sampson versus Patrick Ewing.
Yeah, the dude knew how to ball. It wasn't a question. It's just the body just was like, can't take the pounding, and that sucks. But that's just how it is. Sick. Yeah. How you doing, brother? Hope everything's fine. We here.
What's up?
He says we here. Raising hand emoji. Yes, we is, brother. I'm glad you here with us. 6 says, you mean just like Major League Baseball without the Montreal Expos? Yes. Yes.
If they'd still only found a way to repair Olympic Stadium.
Yeah, and I think that was
a rat trap.
Yeah. Sick. Sick says good morning to you, Royston. Good
morning,
morning to
Royston
you, Sick.
Gibbs.
Royston says it back to you, Sick. Deet says the NBA didn't have $220 million to help out Seattle.
That's bullshit.
They may not have had $220 million to allocate to them, but I know that they had a way to stop. But I know they had a way to stop a Clay Bennett from hijacking the team.
Yeah.
And taking them from Seattle to Oklahoma City.
Like telling Clay Bennett, hit the road, Jack. We'll take care of the Sonics.
And David Stern could have held the stop sign and said, okay, you got two choices, son. You either own the Seattle Supersonics or you sell the team and get someone else who will. But you're not moving this team.
Seattle.
I don't give a crap what you do.
See,
for David Stern, I was just about to say that David Stern, for as dynamic as he was a presence and as powerful as a presence as he was, there's times he showed that he had no grapefruits, and that was one of those examples.
When it came, especially to the Seattle situation, no balls, none.
Yeah. Six says Snowman. Sir Mix-a-Lot would have. He said Snowman. Sir Mix-a-Lot would have had Seattle's back for sure. He probably still does, but it's unfortunate. They just.
I mean,
I hate
this. I would have rolled right in.
I hate the fact that we're actually now not saying Seattle Supersonics, and we're in year 14 of saying that now, year 14 or 15 now. It doesn't sound right.
Can you say that again, please? It don't sound right.
Saying that we can't say Seattle Supersonics, it doesn't sound right. As a sports fan, it just does not sound right. Old, young, or in the middle. Good morning, Ryan says. And good morning to everyone watching and listening in the chat. Hope the Patriots are enjoying their view from last place. I
agree with that. For now,
knowing that head coach is the hoodie, I know they aren't. And thank you for showing the history love there, Ryan. Yes, that's right. Before they were the Cincinnati Royals of Rochester Royals. Six says, so franchise owners such as Cuba Gooding Jr. and Jerry Maguire show me money. Yeah, well, yeah, true. And my get off the lawn take of white jerseys at home in the NHL. He says they haven't had home whites since the 2004 season.
It was 2004.
So I hope we go back. He said, I hope we go back soon because whites on a rink are sharp. Yes. 100, Ryan. Yes. And Six says, so how come the Lakers wear yellow and purple on the road? I mean, yellow home and purple on the road. Actually, they now wear purple at home and yellow on the road.
And for some reason, the Lakers broke out I think the same year, 2004, the Lakers broke out the white jerseys.
Yeah, it was around
Speaking of Seattle Supersonics, I have a present for you. Anybody remember this? Before the Sonics got introduced? And then Pink Floyd's Run Like Hell.
Mm-hmm. Well, to answer your question, Sick, yes, when the team moved from Minneapolis, I think Minneapolis did wear white jerseys. When they moved to Los Angeles, they decided to take up yellow, and which is fine. I have no problem with that. I have no problem with the Lakers wearing yellow jerseys. The problem I have with them is they wear those yellow jerseys now on the road too, and they wear the purple jerseys at home. And Lakers fan is with me on that because they can't stand it when the Lakers wear purple at home. And the alternative whites they wear at home, marketing ploy.
And guess who's at fault for wearing purple at home? Do I need to say the name out loud?
Mm-hmm. Marketing ploy, just like now when they wear purple at home. They wanted to sell more jerseys, and Kobe was starting to become one of the biggest jersey movers, and so they decided to wear alternative whites at home, which that's okay. I don't mind that, but I just hate it when the Lakers wear yellow on the road. I'm like, no,
I'll have to fix
wear it at home.
I'll have to fix the sound problem again. I'm sorry, guys. I'll keep trying.
The Sick.
Hey, Pizzle, what's up, man?
Hey, what's up, hey, Pizzle? Sick. Sick is saying to Ryan, hope the coffee is good. And A Pizzle says, I'm sorry, A Pizzle says, hello, everybody. Andrew says, A Pizzle, morning to you, sir. Six says, Snowman, how come baseball teams wear white with pinstripes at home and usually wear gray on the road? Tradition.
That's how long it's been since I've known.
Yeah, tradition.
That's how long it's been since I've known.
And when
especially
we were younger,
when the White Sox went to pinstripes in 1990.
Yeah, and when we were younger, there were half the teams actually wore they actually wore baby blues on the road.
St. Louis, Montreal, Philadelphia.
Yeah.
And once again, grats to the Philadelphia Phillies.
Oh, yes, definitely. Oh,
I hope the Phillies break out the old uniforms during the World Series. I hope both teams, because I saw a post where they put the big P for the Phillies.
All right. Is that him or is that me? Well, if it's my partner, we'll get him back.
Hey,
there we go.
Okay,
sir,
who blew this up?
Good question.
If it's I won't cuss. I won't cuss. I won't cuss. I'm gonna cuss.
Oh Lord.
No, not now. Go ahead.
Okay. Good. Yes, and Royston, yes, I do know in Phoenix, you all do not go to Mountain. You all stay Pacific and daylight. So I know that you are now 2 hours behind me. In about 2 weeks, you'll be 1 hour behind me as you stay where you all are. And we, like idiots, move our clocks back. Snippy, you idiot, says Ryan. Six says Halloween is next week, and I'm in the Samuel L. Jackson type of mood. I don't apologize for using the word MF. I'm staying in character until the 1st of November. Well, speaking of Monday, Six says, Monday Night Football, I'm sure the mayor of Chicago almost lost what's left of her dome piece at certain points in that game. Yeah.
If you push that button, I will reach through this monitor and shave you bald.
I did not say anything.
Liar. You have a 2-foot smile on your face.
You see the words? All I was doing was reading what Six said. That's all I did.
Yeah, here's the problem. Your brain went to 200 miles an hour, doggone it.
Well,
Shut up.
Can't fault the brain on that. Deed says they went from a $70 million profit in Seattle to a $258 million profit in Oklahoma City. The NBA is a business, not a charity. Okay, agreed. However,
they still should be in Seattle.
You mean to tell me Clay Bennett couldn't make that same profit in Seattle? Because that's a larger city than Oklahoma City. Yeah. And it was basically because a newer arena was built, and you had a guy who
arena in Oklahoma City.
You had a guy who
you're at now is the old Ford Center.
Yeah. You had a guy who drummed up the interest of the area where he called home. Meanwhile, he basically just poo-pooed and just crapped on everything Seattle, as in, well, we tried to get a stadium. Of course, it was 30 miles north of downtown Seattle, where just about nobody in Seattle would travel to it. And in a good faith attempt, put it to a vote. And of course, the people in Seattle said nope. And they wisely said no, because most of the people won't go there. It's similar to the problem that the Rays now have in having a stadium in St. Petersburg, where they should build a stadium in Tampa. Same problem.
And it's the problem that the Chicago Bears are going to experience when they move to Arlington
Park.
Heights.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Not if,
Arlington
but
Heights.
when.
Same problem, because guaranteed, if the Rays were in Tampa, that franchise would be worth more. You know that.
If the Rays were in Tampa, they'd have 3 million fans a year. Minimum.
Easy.
Minimum.
Easy.
Oh, we had the problem with the sound. Sorry about that.
Yeah. Six says, Ryan, you got to put more emphasis on your impression of Ren. It's Dan from Ren and Stimpy. Ren was psychotic in his rage. Deed says, remember, Oklahoma City's a lone gun professionally. Seattle has other entities to support.
Okay, and
yeah, but they were able to. They were able to
the Seattle
support
Supersonics for 41 years.
Yeah, they were able to successfully support them. And like I said, here's the thing: you have a guy who did not want to be in Seattle, and so when you have that, you're going to basically do everything you can to basically shoehorn whoever it is out of that area and put them in a place where you feel more comfortable and familiar, and you lay the groundwork, which he already did in Oklahoma City because he was a business owner there and a businessman there. So I'm not saying the NBA should be a charity, but I'm saying that they should protect their investments at all costs.
And they don't protect Seattle.
Yeah, and they don't.
They didn't protect Seattle.
And they know Seattle is a great city to have NBA.
Rabid
they know
basketball city.
They know that.
Rabid basketball city.
Yeah.
For the days of the Seattle Supersonics and the Portland Trailblazers in a playoff series. Take a pause. When we come back, Bob Costas, your ass is cooked. Next.
Why, man? Why?
This is Snowman in the Morning.
BS3 Network. Changing the way you watch TV.
I want to show that attainability. I want to show the accessibility of this kind of lifestyle.
From social media to having conversations with friends and family, you always have to put on face and say face.
What brings a smile to my face is the one person that totally believes in me, and that's my beautiful wife, Jody.
I just had to stop because I didn't value myself. I didn't love myself. And it's like, I have to learn to love myself.
Changing the world one conversation at a time. This is Revelations.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE.
Are you in a life-holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. If you're looking for a sports program that gives you the flavor.
Washington Commanders? Really?
This whole thing stinks to high heaven.
That pulls no punches.
Thuggish act by a thuggish actor.
That gives you some humor.
Praise everything LeBron does and never criticize him.
If you want a show that gives you good times, then this is that show.
I am Cole Johnson, and welcome to
Cole Sports with a Z. Every Friday on Patreon, and every Saturday on YouTube, Spreaker, and all other outlets. Cause we take this job so serious.
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning with Cole Johnson.
Yep, we roll on this Taco Tuesday edition of Snowman in the Morning with Cole Johnson. The playmaker is standing by. At 10:05, I'll have the voice of the Spurs, Bill Schoenig, in a bonus segment. But before we do any of that, Bob Costas, sit your ass down. You legendary idiot. Delivering a backhanded compliment like they don't have to break out the drums. Let me say this to you before I hand it off to my partner. Give me this camera. The Houston Astros are a professional hitting ball club, period. They've paid for their sins. They've since proven their way. Dusty Baker has won back-to-back American League championships. And you had to open your mouth and say, what was it? How does it go? Let me think. How does it go again? Oh, yeah. Quote, they don't have to break out the drums anymore. You fool. You idiot. You ass. You're probably just mad because you won't be calling the World Series. And you need to step away from the microphone. You already have a legendary career, but to put your foot in your mouth like this? As Gilbert Gottfried said on Hollywood Squares for an entire episode, you fool! Faster, faster, you fool, you fool. I know to Bill Cosby. You don't say stuff like that when a team continues to prove you wrong and to prove others wrong that said the Houston Astros won't get back to this point. According to my stats, they got to the American League Championship Series in 2020 with a regular season losing record. They blew the doors off the American League West again in 2022, and now are defending American League champion. Twice over.
Defending two-time American League champion.
So for you to open your mouth and put your foot in it and say what you said, the only three words I offer to a legendary broadcaster now who's done a lot more than me, I'll give you that. He's done a lot more than me. But the one thing I won't do is use a backhanded compliment like family members do when they see you rising above all the pettiness. And right now, the Houston Astros are about as petty as they come, but they prove they're petty on the field. Let me say this again. They prove they're petty on the field. 19, 21, and 22. That's 3 American League championships in 4 years. 3.
And they came within 3 innings of making it 4 straight.
And they came within 3 innings of making it 4 straight. There's something about the magic number 3 that just completes the Houston Astros. Lose George Springer? No problem. They win anyway. Lose Carlos Correa? And everybody predicted the Astros to drop when they lost Carlos Correa. Jeremy Pena said, no problem. And Jeremy Pena, and I will say this aloud for all you Seattle fans, and y'all are not going to like me for this, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. Jeremy Pena has proven his worth quicker than Julio Rodriguez has. How, you may ask? I'll say it in 7 letters. ALCS MVP. Floor is yours, partner.
All right.
Now, cook.
Now, I have a lot of respect for you, Bob. I do. But let me see if I could put this in a way even you can understand it as the baseball historian that you are. Do you say about the White Sox in 2005 when they won their World Series that, well, they still have the stain of the Black Sox era of 1919? Do you say that about them? No. You know why you don't say that about them? Because that is an era gone by, and the 2005 White Sox earned their World Series championship.
I'm sorry, what's that word again?
Earned. They earned it. And, like what John Houseman used to say back in the old days when both Brian and I were children. And you, sir, were right. And you, sir, were probably, 35, 40 at the time? Yes. Yes. Yeah. Just like the White Sox 2005, this is what the Astros have been in 2019, 2021, and this year. They have become the American League champions the old-fashioned way. They've earned it. And for you to say, well, they can no longer beat trash cans. Really? I didn't know that. And it's funny that you say this because you've got idiots still today because you're feeding them when you have this backhanded compliment that you pass along to the team because it says, oh, that's why I don't like the Astros, and that's why I can never trust the Astros. And yes, in perusing social media, I saw some BS like that come from a casual.
I'm sorry.
And to that, I had to say to that casual, okay, well, then that means that you must not like the sport because guess what? The team you root for, because this was a Yankees fan, guess what they've done? They've cheated. And guess what they also did? They cheated around the same time the Astros when they were banging garbage cans did too. You remember those? Stopwatches? Those electronic stopwatches that MLB banned? Well, yes, your team and your hated rival was guilty of using them after it was said that they should be banned. Baseball is a simple rule of thumb, and it's always been since I can always remember. It's not cheating unless you try, and it's not called cheating until you get caught. I'm not saying that I like that. I'm not saying I subscribe to it. I'm saying that's pretty much how it is because you got teams that want to get any type of competitive advantage they can. So now, since all eyes are on the Stros, guess what they can't do? They can't bend the rules. They can't have a competitive advantage that skirts it because they got to do it the old-fashioned way and earn it. And yes, congratulations to the Nationals for winning the World Series in 2019, and congratulations to the Braves for winning in 2021. They also earned it against my team, I may add. But bottom lining it, the Astros can't cheat anymore. That is something that they can't do. And in not doing so, they have beaten the Bronx Bombers not once, not twice, but 3 times. So you can say all you want that this team is still an asterisk. You said it yourself, Mr. Costas. The team was already sanctioned for it. Now, you also said that some people probably say it should have been stiffer, like how SMU got the death penalty, because that's pretty much how these fools would want the Astros to be penalized. Like basically have them have no team, just strip them of everybody and just have them be a farm system team. The glory that the Royals had in the 80s, and they end up being a team that was just simply fishing for anything that they could 20 years later. That's what those idiots want the Astros to be. No, sir. You penalize the people who are responsible for it, and you get them out, and then you make sure that you put protocols in place so it doesn't happen again. That's what happened. 3 American League championships later, you have the best team in Major League Baseball currently. And of course they're the best team because they're the most hated one too. That's just how it is. So,
and to you Bronx Bombers, 3 times the Astros faced the Yankees. 3 times they beat them. Want to know how great it's been? 7 games, 6 games, and a clean sweep.
Oh, no, by the way, you want to know how wonderful of stretch, this golden of a stretch that the Astros have gone in these past 7 years have been?
Yes.
Here's how golden it's been. If you were to ask anybody, who is the team that has eliminated the Yankees from the playoffs the most amount of times? You know what that answer would be?
The Houston Astros.
That's right. No team has eliminated more than 3 except them, because if you include the 2016 play-in game, the wildcard play-in game, they've eliminated the Yankees 4 times.
Fools.
So you can say, well, it's all asterisk all you want. Team's been penalized, the team's been sanctioned.
Yep.
And they've earned where they have gotten since then. Am I proud of the fact that they cheated to win? No. But it's already been done. Get over it.
I'm sorry, what were those 3 words again?
Get over it. Just like we had to get over Deflategate, which that was ridiculous, and Spygate, which that actually had merit. We had to get over that. Get over that. Get over this too. Because guess what happened with those rings that the Patriots won, even though Spygate happened? They still have them.
Not a damn thing.
They still have them, just like the Astros still have theirs for 2017. So deal with it. And when people bring it up to me and they say, well, yeah, the Astros won, but they cheated. Okay, I'll put it to you this way, and it's just blunt. The Astros are the 2017 World Series champs. There is nothing else which needs to be said. And Mr. Costas.
And I'll repeat your words. Get over it.
All right. And Mr. Costas, I get that you want to encapsulate things in your historian sheen, and you're well versed in doing it. But sometimes you misstep. In this case, you misstepped gravely. So I'll say the same thing to you, Mr. Costas. The 2017 Houston Astros, whether you like it or not, are the 2017 World Series champs. And just like this segment, there is nothing else that needs to be said. Get up. Get out the seat.
Now, before we go any further,
sir,
I need to rub a little salt in the wound that is Bob Costas.
Okay.
How am I going to do this? Robert Ford, take it away.
Driven deep to left center field. Gardner is going back. Looking up. See you later. See you later. See you later. Astros headed back to the World Series. Jose Altuve, a walk-off two-run homer, and the Astros beat the Yankees 6-4, win the ALCS 4-2.
That, of course, is the legendary Robert Ford, who is a play-by-play announcer. And I'm going to throw some salt in a lot of people's wound, who just happened to be black, by the way, who was the fabulous announcer of the Houston Astros. And I hate George Carlin did it best.
Salt and wounds, and it's a black guy that's actually doing play-by-play.
Hey, this black guy does baseball play-by-play for high school and college.
Nothing wrong with that.
And no one expected me to do Division I baseball again. Well, UNCG said different.
Yes, that's right. Screw on.
And UNCG told me, if you get back to Greensboro, we're going to hit the ground running with the G Sports Network. Oh, by the way, Robert Ford, do it again, please.
Driven deep to left center field. Gardner is going back. Looking up. See you later. See you later. See you later. Astros headed back to the World Series. Jose Altuve, a walk-off two-run homer, and the Astros beat the Yankees 6-4, win the ALCS 4-2.
Jose Altuve
depositing a 84-mile-an-hour changeup from Aroldis Chapman into the left center seats.
Now, Aroldis, you've been beating everybody with 100-mile-an-hour smoke. Why are you going to throw an 84-mile-an-hour changeup
that didn't do a thing? It didn't move at all.
It spun up there to Jose Altuve, and it said, "Hit me."
It basically was a fast. It basically was a fast version of a batting. I'm forgetting the term. Shoot.
I'm trying to think of it too. I'm blanking.
Yeah, I'm blanking.
I'm blanking.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I'm blanking.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it basically was just like sort of like like when they were in the batting cage, but instead of throwing 75, batting practice. Yeah, instead of it being 75, it was 85. So it was 10 miles an hour faster. But because it was like a coach just lobbing a ball to be middle of the plate, so the hitter can just extend the bat on the barrel of the bat on the ball and knock it as hard and as far as he could.
It's like I said, it spun up there and it said, "Hit me."
Yeah.
It said, "Hit me." Oh boy. I feel sorry for the Yankees, but then again, I don't, because those braggarts got exactly what they deserve.
I don't feel sorry for the Yankees organization. I somewhat feel sorry for the Yankees organization because I think they don't.
Go on. I know where you're going. Say it.
I mean, people could say that Hal Steinbrenner isn't as passionate as George, and yes, he's not. But it's as if they don't have the full understanding of baseball like the George Steinbrenner era did, and now I think you're starting to see, like I said yesterday, you're starting to see the remnants of the team paying the price for basically being like Gerald with the Cowboys, and basically have an owner that is more concerned about making money than about putting a winning product on the field, or in this case, the diamond. And now you're starting to see that team pay the price. And I feel a little sorry for the players there, not necessarily the organization, but the players. I most certainly do not feel sorry for the fan base. Now, I'm not saying Wise or Andrew. I'm not saying you all, because I'm with you. In fact, I have another partner who lives in the Philly area who's a Yankees fan. He's class personified, and we've been boys for about at least 14, 15 years. Yeah, he said, congratulations to the Astros. They were the better team. Guys like that, I'm cool with. These idiots that want to chant, "We want Houston," and they still throw middle fingers at the Stros after the Yankees got swept in the Bronx, I do not feel sorry for them because they got what they deserved.
Nor do I. Speaking of Robert Ford, one more Robert Ford clip before we go to hour 2. Seattle, I hate to do this to you, but
the 0-1. And Alvarez belts it deep to right field. Distant goodbye. Unbelievable. The Astros a walk-off win. Yordan Alvarez a walk-off 3-run homer. And the Astros stun the Mariners in Game 1 of the division series.
Man, we needed
the Astros had no flipping business.
We needed that one.
Winning that game.
We needed that one. Wait, was Yordan down to his last strike?
No.
Okay.
No.
I know they were down to their last
out. It was a one strike down to the last down. It was a one strike pitch.
One strike pitch. Okay.
See, Seattle, look, Seattle wins that game. We're having a whole different conversation.
We are. Because as hot as they were rolling, that would have been one of those deflating L's for the Astros to take. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That may have been a knockout punch.
That would have been.
That would have been a knockout, a clean knockout punch.
To me, it would have been, considering that the game before they played, they came back from a huge deficit in Toronto and beat them.
Yep.
With a mammoth top of the ninth rally.
Mm-hmm.
So you couple that with having this W that you're going to put on the heads of the defending American League champs and the best record, a team that holds the best record in the American League, that you did not have any success with and against all year long. Oh yeah, you knew the Mariners would have been riding high.
Yeah, and they would have probably ridden that to a sweep or a 4-game win.
I would say either a sweep or 4 games. Yeah.
Once again, Robert Ford, take us home.
The 0-1. Crack! And Alvarez belts it deep to right field. Distant goodbye. Unbelievable. The Astros a walk-off win. Yordan Alvarez a walk-off 3-run homer. And the Astros stun the Mariners in Game 1 of the division series. Incredible.
The House of Horrors for the Seattle Mariners continues as they mob Alvarez by home plate.
TBS with the video, KMBE with the audio, and we go to hour number 2 right about, let me see, carry the 2 now.
On your mark, get set, let's go.
Cause we take this job so serious.
All of it, between 2 people and 4 nostrils, all of it was gone.
LeBron James is pure, unadulterated trash as a basketball player and has been for 20 years.
We don't want to see.
Wait a minute. We don't want to see.
Bro. Number 420. Wise El Jefe. Number 420.
I had to do it. Oh, man, I thought I missed it.
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning with Cole Johnson.
The Playmaker will join us in a few seconds, but I have some breaking news, and it's going to make a lot of people smile when the news goes like this. A Russian court has rejected Phoenix Mercury star Brittany Griner's appeal of her 9-year prison sentence for drug possession. Good. You do the crime, you do the time. And that is that. Yeah, I know.
The heck
I had the same look. Okay, and I did the breaking news because that just came across my phone, and now we can put it to bed.
The heck she trying to appeal? I'm sorry. Okay, go ahead. I would get it. She didn't do the crime. The heck she trying to appeal? That's where I'm with it. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Let's bring on the Playmaker. He's been waiting so patiently for us. Good morning, sir.
Cole, sit this one out.
Uh-oh.
Because that guy in that top left corner ruined my morning.
How the hell did I do that?
Because out of all the things you could have did, with me waking up, you got to talk about a team that don't even exist.
What, the Seattle Supersonics?
Yes.
Dude, I did that. Wait.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad.
Wait. Darnell, you got to understand something.
Oh, I understand fully. I understand fully.
No, you don't. I did that in total anger because I want to see the Seattle Supersonics.
I know you did it in anger. This ain't the first time me and you had this discussion.
And
it won't be the last time we've had this.
I bet it won't either, but damn it. That's not how I want to wake up my morning.
And this was not planned either.
No,
that's the other part about it. It wasn't even planned.
I didn't listen. Listen, like I explained to Cole, and I will explain to you. This was totally off schedule.
I know you said it. I'm like, really?
I didn't plan this, but when that piece of nostalgia hit me this morning, while my wife was getting ready for work, while my daughter was checking on me, and while I was yelling Seattle Supersonics at the top of my lungs, I had to. Because I'm pissed at the NBA. I've been pissed at the NBA. I've been pissed since the Sonics moved.
Be pissed at Seattle too. Because if you are the basketball town that everybody says you are, you do whatever it takes to keep your team.
And you do exactly what it thank you, Playmaker.
Seattle didn't do their part either. There's a lot of fingers to go around on this one.
There's a lot of pointing fingers to go around here. Now, I apologize to you, Playmaker, playfully, because that was totally off schedule.
You got wise yesterday. You got me today. Like, what?
How did I get wise yesterday? What are you talking about?
Because I knew exactly why Wise hopped on the show. I knew it. I was in my house like,
what?
I know exactly why Wise hopped on the show.
Whatever.
He finna try to stop Snowman.
Wait. Whatever are you talking about, sir?
And I'll apologize to both of you right now.
I don't remember asking you a thing.
See, that needs to be unedited for a couple shows. No, not really. But
no, because when you brought it out, I said, "Why is gonna hop on and try to stop Snowman?" I already know it. And as soon as he came on, it's like, don't you do it,
Playmaker? What are you talking about?
Don't you do it?
Don't you
do
do
not
it? I was
press
like,
that button.
I knew it. I said, "Why hopping on just to stop Snowman?"
Wait! Don't push what button? Don't push what button? What are you talking about? I can't even say this to my children without a
Hawk, you a fool, bro. I love you, man.
What did he say? What did he say? I thought that was your breaking. Hell no, that's not my breaking.
You the man, Hawk. I love that.
I love you, Hawk. I love you, Hawk, so much. See, and Andrew's gonna yell at me now.
Because he felt the need to sprinkle salt in the Yankees' wounds. And
Andrew's gonna yell at me. What the hell are y'all yelling at me? What the hell did I do?
Because you doing stuff off the board. That's what it is.
Wait, I'm sorry. What did you say? I didn't hear what you said.
Doing stuff that's not planned, and you know what? I'm going this route. No, stick to the script.
Wait,
Ryan.
What?
Ryan, in the words of Weiss,
don't
do it.
Don't
do it.
It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
Wait, you mean to tell me, Playmaker, that I was doing a lot of this?
Joker.
Off the board
exactly what you were doing.
I'm surprised you held that one back because I was expecting you to play it sooner.
Well,
yeah. You got to why I was laughing. I knew it.
I'd rather. At least I didn't play this.
I woke up today, and the first thing that comes out of Snowman's mouth, this wasn't planned. My but I'm like, oh my god, why Seattle?
So people do pay attention to what I do here on the program.
Yes, we do pay attention. I'm like, really?
I did. Look, I apologized ahead of time. I prefaced it with an apology.
No,
I did not plan that.
Okay, Snowman, this is what I need you to do. Be patient. They are working on getting the NBA team back in Seattle. But it's a process. This is not going to happen at the drop of a dime. They are working on it.
You're working on what?
They are working to get a team back in Seattle. They are working on that.
Left.
Well, that's what happens when the city and the owner don't want to
do business.
Don't want to do business. That's what happens. Hell.
Yeah, this happens. Damn it.
Oh, so the NBA went off the board. So what my partner is saying, the NBA went off the board.
Look at my Rams. Look at my Rams.
This is one for all the old school game show heads. The NBA went off the board when they didn't want to do business with the city, Seattle, and this happens.
Joker.
And then Chris Bass finishes it with,
what in the all types of hell?
And look at my Rams. Took them out of St. Louis and brought them back to LA.
Imagine if we had Bass on here 5 days a week.
Oh, Lord. We wouldn't have a show.
No. Matter of fact, you wouldn't even have segments.
No, we wouldn't.
We wouldn't have a show.
Listen,
we wouldn't have a show. We wouldn't have segments, and I guaranteed everybody else would want to see us. They'd want to see Bass.
Yeah, true. Victor, you a fool. Look at this.
It's professionalism at its finest.
Oh man! All right, we're gonna talk.
I literally woke up as like
correct talk. They do. The
Lakers look like ish. The Nets look like ish, and so do the Philadelphia 76ers. The
100% agree with you there too.
Let me say it the right way, and my New York accent is going to come out. The Brooklyn Mess and the Los Angeles Fakers look soft.
Mm-hmm.
Did I say it right, guys?
You said it right, soft. And yes, Adam Silver should be ashamed of himself because of that statement right there, Ryan. Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Ryan McCarthy. I am loving the fact that the Fakers and the Mess.
Into this, okay?
Listen,
he walked into this.
You walked into this.
I know. Only thing I had to do was brush my teeth and get on the show. I'm like, forget it. Let's go ahead and send the link now.
And I thought you'd be somewhat happy considering that. Well, I say somewhat, considering that the 49ers took it on the chin to the Chiefs, and
no, I'm not.
And the Seahawks.
No, I'm not.
And the Seahawks, albeit in your place, they beat the Chargers.
No, I'm not.
The NFC West looks winnable for the Rams.
You know what? Do you have time for another on the seat?
Yes.
Oh, on the hot seat? You got one? Okay,
yes,
we got one place on it.
All right. Let's take a pause. And when we come back, the playmaker puts somebody on the hot seat.
All right.
When y'all get back.
This is Snowman in the Morning.
Discouragement, sorrow, distance. Your arguments cause damage to your family. The hurt leads to divorce. You feel like there is nowhere else to turn. But there is hope for you. That's where we come into play. There is an overcomer that lives inside of you. One ready to take on the world as you leap for joy, living in victory. You'll grow to love yourself and others. There's life after divorce, and you can claim it today. Get Over Divorce, where your new story begins here every Thursday on YouTube and Spreaker. Have you had a chance to visit the Snowman in the Morning shop yet? You haven't? Then what are you waiting for? Go to officialsitmorn.com, check out the shop when you type in the word shop, and you'll see things like, a coffee mug that's available, a sweatshirt, a t-shirt, and a whole lot more. And while you're buying items from the Snowman in the Morning shop, you can support the Snow Strong Carolina mission. We got a lot to do and a short time to get there. Go to officialsitmorn.com/shop, check out all of the gear, and wear the same gear that the crew wears. And when you're doing that, tell them Snowman sent you.
I want to show that attainability. I want to show the accessibility of this kind of lifestyle.
from social media to having conversations with friends and family, you always have to put on face and say face.
What brings a smile to my face is the one person that totally believes in me, and that's my beautiful wife, Jody.
I just had to stop because I didn't value myself. I didn't love myself. And it's like, I have to learn to love myself.
Changing the world one conversation at a time. This is Revelations.
For Steph Curry.
Tim Anderson.
Jordan Alvarez.
And it's caught. Debo Samuel with the catch. Michael Jordan can sense.
The Fro just got the king.
BS3 Network.
The hottest of hot takes. The coldest of cold hard facts. This is Snowman in the Morning with Cole Johnson. Weekdays at 8 a.m. Eastern. Check your local listings for your viewing and listening pleasure. Cause we take this job so serious.
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning with Cole Johnson.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody's getting roasted.
Somebody about to get cooked. Somebody's about to get flambéed. Somebody's about to get roasted. And we're off schedule again.
Joker.
As Playmaker puts someone on the hot seat.
I have no pleasure in doing this.
Sure you do.
No, I don't. I don't, but this is part of the job, okay? You have to do stuff that you don't want to do, especially the people you don't want to do it to.
All right.
So I can't see the chat. I need y'all to help me with the comments, okay? But Brandon Staley, get your ass on the seat.
Thank you. Thank you so very much.
Yes!
Playmaker, do me a favor because I've been wanting this guy to be flambé for the longest, and
Brandon Staley, before you became a head coach of the Los Angeles Chargers, you was the defensive coordinator of the Los Angeles Rams, the #1 ranked defense in the league when you was the defensive coordinator. That's how you got the head coaching job. Now you in the Chargers. You have Justin Herbert, one of the great young talents, who could be the face of the NFL whenever he probably get a new coach, because for whatever reason, you and your flamboyant calls of going for it on fourth down doesn't work. By the way, I have the numbers. You are 7 of 17. Your opponents only went for fourth down conversions only 8 times. Speaking of which, that gives me to your defense, your calling card. Your defense is nowhere ranked in the top 10. How is that even possible? You got Khalil Mack. You got JC Johnson. Oh, by the way, he's done for the season. You lost Joey Bosa. And yet and still you over here getting blown out by the Seattle Seahawks. Yes. Nobody give a crap about Geno Smith before this season.
Not a one.
But he out here outshining Justin Herbert. How does that happen?
Yes. Keep cooking.
Now, I will give credit where credit is due to Pete Carroll drafting Kendall Walker III, which I knew right then and there. I was like, God damn it, I know what Pete Carroll is doing. And people are starting to see it because that dude from Michigan State was that dude. And you can see it right now. But Brandon Staley, you're supposed to be a defensive genius. You're supposed to be the guy who's going to bring the Chargers up to the rankings of what everybody thought they would be. For since you've been there, people have been looking for an all-LA Super Bowl. But guess what? They know one day LA team's going to possibly make the playoffs, and it's not the damn Chargers. Because you know why? You like to go for on fourth down and screw up while your defense is getting trashed left and right. Whereas by a team up there in Vegas who barely won, 2 games already? One of them which was against you. That everybody picked you to win. Somehow, you messed that one up too. Lucky enough, you didn't get beat by Houston, even though you should have got beat by Houston because Houston actually played better than you. You about to get fired. This is about that's going to happen at the end of this season. You about to get fired. Because there's no way in the world that the Chargers should look like this. To have this type of record and look like this, you basically handed the AFC West back to the Kansas City Chiefs. Because they went up to Santa Clara and they did something that nobody thought they would do. They look like a team that people thought they would look like. Why y'all don't look like nothing? Matter of fact, the rest of the division don't even look like the team that everybody thought they would look like, except the Kansas City Chiefs. But the Kansas City Chiefs had the most subtractions than additions. But instead, you have a head coach in Brandon Staley who don't know what the hell he's doing.
Wow.
This is a damn shame. This is a very damn shame, Brandon Staley. I have so much hopes for you. Because you come from the Rams tree and you're not living up to the expectations. You have exactly 9 more games that you didn't have a bike week day to figure it out before you get canned. Get out the seat.
And you wonder why on Friday, when we had to select who was going to win, I said Seahawks. The last 5 minutes are why. Because I do not trust Brandon Staley at all. Because he puts his teams in disadvantageous positions one too many times.
Anybody remember what happened against the Raiders? That was a walk-in playoff That was a walk-in playoff for both teams.
All he had to do
was just kneel on the ball.
Yeah.
Kneel on the ball. Where's Norv Turner? Where's who am I thinking of? Don Coryell. Where's Bobby freaking Ross? And Victor, I'm gonna growl again. We're gonna stay off schedule. Screw it. I'm in a good mood. Hey, what's up, Rod West? I'm in a good mood.
It's a damn shame I gotta go through
but
this.
I'm gonna.
And y'all hear? Y'all see the roster? You're like,
yeah.
Oh, the roster got a key. The roster stacked. The Chargers are talented. There should not be a reason why they're 4-3. Yes, I'm 100% with you. But the reason why they are Brandon Staley.
You look at the team and you're like, this is not what we envisioned. No. This is not what we pictured.
No, because I picked the San Diego Chargers to win the West, and then Cole reminded me of 2 words. Brandon Staley.
I'm like, nah.
Speaking of flambeing people.
Oh, you know what?
Speaking of cooking people.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say this now because y'all talking about it first. How about this? Tomorrow, I'm coming for the Lakers. Tomorrow, I'm coming for the Lakers.
You know what? I'm gonna prime the pump for you, and I'm going to do that now.
Oh Lord. Oh, but to let you know. But to let you know, tomorrow you will see one of these.
LJPN is sponsored by HoFacts. Before she hoe, and you gotta know, tell her to show me the HoFacts.
That's tomorrow.
Hate you for that.
He don't want this tomorrow.
I absolutely.
He do not want this tomorrow.
I absolutely and lovingly hate you for that.
Because if he was upset about last week with Snowman, me and the wives was doing, he ain't ready for tomorrow.
And I'm gonna warn Rod right now. Rod, when we come back from a break, you ain't gonna like what I'm gonna have to say about all of your teams. With the playmaker and Cole Johnson, this is Snowman in the morning, and I got some people to cook. Back in a flash.
All of them?
This is Snowman in the morning.
BS3 Network. Changing the way you watch TV.
I want to show that attainability. I want to show the accessibility of this kind of lifestyle.
From social media to having conversations with friends and family, you always have to put on face and save face.
What brings a smile to my face is the one person that totally believes in me, and that's my beautiful wife, Jody.
I just had to stop because I didn't value myself. I didn't love myself. And it's like, I have to learn to love myself.
Changing the world one conversation at a time. This is Revelations.
I want to do a TED Talk, but I don't have anything to talk about yet. I'm getting there.
Life is for the living. We're not here that long.
You can learn anything you want to learn without any money spent.
What do I really enjoy? What do I really want out of life?
I am your host, WIZE.
Are you in a life-holding pattern? Well, this is for you. Welcome to the Stuck in My Mind podcast. If you're looking for a sports program that gives you the flavor.
Washington Commanders? Really?
This whole thing stinks to high heaven.
That pulls no punches.
Thuggish act by a thuggish actor.
That gives you some humor.
Praise everything LeBron does and never criticize him.
If you want a show that gives you good times, then this is that show.
I am Cole Johnson, and welcome to
Cole Sports with a Z. Every Friday on Patreon, and every Saturday on YouTube, Spreaker, and all other outlets. Cause we take this job so serious.
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning with Cole Johnson.
With the playmaker, I am Snowman. No, I'm not. I'm Cole Johnson. Welcome back to Snowman in the Morning with Cole Johnson on a Tuesday morning. Well,
by the way, I have two requests.
You have two requests? Okay.
I have two requests. One, please beat the hell out of the Phillies. Please beat the hell out of the Phillies. Yes. And those of you who saying no, but they shut up. Damn it. I'm gonna say this numerous times on this program. Get over it. The Houston Astros are my pick to win the World Series. I want them to do it in 5 because I got a feeling Bryce Harper might slip one in there somehow, some way, the way he's been playing.
Yeah.
And two, I need another. I know you ain't finished my first one, but I'm gonna need another one. And this one's gonna be called In the Zone.
They can file in the zone. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Write it down. Okay.
So, and by the way, thank you to everybody who watched the debut episode of Shooting Lights Out. A lot of people told me I did a good job. And I appreciate it.
Good. All right. Well, our friend was supposed to do an off schedule Bronze Sexual Confessions. Well, that's going to have to wait. And I'm not doing one simply because it's not Wednesday. But trust and believe, when it does come to be tomorrow, I will.
The way this season's going, your Bronze Sexual's coming for me. You just know that it's coming. I just don't know when, but it's coming. I think I'm gonna be like Stephen A. Smith, like how he is with the Cowboys. I'm gonna wait till the high moment and then drop it on them.
Oh yes. So speaking of which,
oh yeah. By the way, he's over there crying because what y'all did to the Yankees.
I love it. I hope Stephen A. on his birthday, because his birthday was early this month. I hope he took that Yankee sweep as a birthday gift, a belated one that is, courtesy of my Houston Astros, because
it was a bad day for him yesterday. The Yankees got swept, and then the Cowboys won.
Oh yeah, and so you know they got him. Good. I'm glad. I'm picking the Yankees in 7, and you know that they were inferior to the Astros.
What do you want him to do?
How dare he?
What do you want him to do? He couldn't say 6. He couldn't say 5. So he knew
that team was woefully inferior to the Astros, yet he picked them in 7.
That, but guess what? He's a Yankee. So he went the distance. He said, if we can get to 7, we have a chance.
Who are we talking about now?
I'm talking about Negro Night.
You can't blame him.
Next subject, please.
So in the ALCS, he said that the Yankees were going to win in 7. And I was like,
he's stupid.
Yes,
no, he's not. He's a fan.
He's
still stupid. I'm a fan.
The only way he knew the Yankees had a chance was at Game 7. He didn't say 5. He didn't say 6. He didn't say. He said 7. He said he's gonna go to distance. That's our only chance.
Look, I'm a fan of the Texans. Have you heard me pick them yet this year?
No.
Because I know they stink.
By the way, speaking of which, Matt Ryan, goodbye.
Oh,
adios.
Before you go on your LeBron take, sir. Yes, you know it is bad when talking about the coach situation. When your head coach Frank Reich basically says, quote, yeah, we're going to go with Sam the rest of the year. I'll explain who Sam is. We're gonna have to shut Matt down for the rest of the year. His shoulder is bad, so he has to deal with that. But we're going with Sam for the rest of the year. Close quote.
Nah, is it
Sam being Sam Ellinger? Yes, the same guy who
Texas
was the most successful quarterback since Colt McCoy in the University of Texas, and I say that in all tongue in cheek because the program has been bupkis ever since McCoy graduated from there, and Ellinger took Texas to at least one New Year's Six bowl victory. He hasn't done anything since, and he's been a clipboard holder ever since he got to the NFL. Now he gets his chance to start.
Is it me or was Frank Reich being forced to say that? Because I feel like he was forced to say that.
That arm was so twisted. It was as if a big towel was wet and we were wringing it out. That was an upper management move, if not a Jim Irsay one. Because
he has a shoulder injury. Perfect. You're gonna start saying it for the rest of the year. No, you're gonna start saying it. You're gonna say his shoulder injury is significant.
Oh,
that we gonna go the other round. Why he rehabs.
And oh, by the way, the team, as if we've not forgotten, they actually have Nick Foles there too.
That's the backup.
And they said, no, not Nick Foles, Sam Ellinger. I'm like, the third stringer. Okay. All right. So who were they trying to target in the 2023 draft? That is what I'm thinking they're doing. Because they're not going to win.
I've got 4 words.
Before you say your 4 words, sir, I want to say this to you. I'm going to apologize to your wife, sir, when I say the following. The Colts should not tank, but unfortunately, they are positioning themselves to do just that.
I have 4 simpler words. The Colts are done. Now,
I hope the wife didn't hear that. Did the wife hear that?
She said it on Sunday.
Well, when the
Does that answer your question?
Well, when the Colts got swept by the Titans, yes, but they still have a glimmer of hope. They still have a glimmer of hope to win AFC South.
To me on Sunday, open it.
Oh, Lord, quote.
Honey, I hate to say this, but the Colts are done.
Close quote. But they still have a scintilla of a shot
of
winning. They still have a
hold
scintilla of winning the AFC South, though.
So the Texans are done.
A glimmer.
Oh, you know the Texans are done.
The Colts are done, and the Jaguars just traded James Robinson to the Jets.
So you know they are done. Although Etienne looks like he's serviceable. But yes, that team is
done. Damn football, Travis. You ain't fumbling using clips, and why is you fumbling in the NFL?
That's the only issue with him. But besides, because you're dealing with 3 other teams that. No,
so basically,
no, the Titans should run away with the division. They won't.
Pretty much, this is what they said. The other 3 teams say, "Y'all got King Henry back. Here's your crown. Here you go."
Yeah, the Titans should run away with the division.
The Colts.
They won't,
but
they should.
It.
And they gonna get their ass in the playoffs.
I hate saying this. The Colts are done. I hate saying it.
I
picked the Colts at the top of the season to win the division.
Well, with the move to go to your 3rd string QB, and you're not even going with Nick Foles,
a Super Bowl champion,
a proven Super Bowl champion. Oh, under the guy who was the offensive coordinator of said team that won the Super Bowl.
Oh, that beat those
damn Patriots.
That guy down there.
Yeah, the Joe Montana. The Joe Montana wannabe.
That guy's getting beat by a 3rd string quarterback from the SFL. That guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Joe Montana wannabe.
Yeah,
and Tom Brady.
Yeah, the same guy who got beat by PJ Walker Sunday. Yes.
All right, let's do this.
Let's continue to stay off the board. All right, you said you had something to deliver, sir.
Oh, I got a few things to deliver, and since Wise been here, I'm pressing the button.
In a world where partial greatness is celebrated and total greatness is shunned, there stands to be a figure on the lips of those who love him and those who hate him. The inane comparisons to Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant continue and has existed since 2003. There is no end in sight, for the battle between those who unconditionally love and unconditionally hate him wages on. These are their stories. Welcome to the Bronzexual Confessions.
I know I'm early and I got more in the tank tomorrow, and I'm waiting on my partner to tell me something.
3 straight days of Bronzexual Confessions.
Let me see. Why? No. It's cold. No. Oh, that's right.
Okay. Now, who is this motherfucker? Yeah. David McCraney.
Oh, Lord, he calling people again.
David McCraney, you stupid back-ass words half-wit idiot.
Oh, Lord. Why he got to be an idiot?
I will tell you why. Open it.
Why got to be all that?
Quote.
LeBron being number 1 in scoring means y'all can STF you about scoring titles, period. 10 scoring titles, and you still get surpassed on lesser shots taken. LeBron the GOAT. Let's face it.
Close quote.
English.
Now you can tell this.
English. Do you speak it?
You climbed in my head, and I
Thank
love
you.
that.
Thank you, because I'll show like what the hell. I don't even know. Is that a whole sentence or a paragraph?
If you want to use shorthand, that's fine. But when you're posting on social media, give it to me again.
English. Do you speak it?
And you, instead of using the words and
you.
Give it to me one more time.
English. Do you speak it?
Because apparently, David, you don't speak English when you type this. We're not going to STF you about scoring titles because LeBron only has 1. Just because it's going to eventually pass Kareem Abdul-Jabbar for the most points in league history doesn't mean that he's the greatest.
How in the world is he the greatest scorer of all time?
There's a fellow named Michael Jordan who took care of that.
Oh, I'll help you out. I'll help you out there, playmaker.
Go for it.
I'll definitely help you out in that department because we're in one
We're
one accord with you. You see, you have these idiots who do not know
more, but this is Snowman. I'm gonna let you have it. I might elaborate on that tomorrow.
See, you have idiots who do not know the difference between most prolific and greatest. They're 2 different ballparks.
Hell, he ain't neither.
And
he ain't neither one.
He's neither. And,
Wait till my prolific scoring. That's KD.
And you talk about more than an athlete. No, LeBron, you're not. Your movie production stinks. Your taco skills stink. Your basketball acumen stinks.
Taco skills.
You do not have any kind of basketball acumen. You don't have any skills whatsoever. All you have been for 20 years is a bull. All you have been is a bull in a china shop, and even that is called into question as many times as you tried to execute a crab dribble and walk your ass down the lane every single bleeping time.
Talk host skills.
The barber shop.
Oh.
Bitch, are you for real?
I wish I was lying.
I have never watched a barbershop, so I don't even know what you're talking about.
Oh, you talking about no, not the barbershop, the shop.
I never watched that. So
don't if you get a chance to pass on that, in the immortal words of Ron White. If you ever get I'm telling the competent fans out here that aren't bronsexuals, if you get a chance to watch the shop, pass on that because it ain't worth it.
By the way, I have a question. Are we really gonna celebrate LeBron being the number 1 scorer in NBA history when he's gonna have a season of like 38 wins?
Yes.
Well, Bishop Bullwinkle, please answer that question.
Yeah. People are going to celebrate. Are we going to celebrate it?
Woo! Hell no! To the no! Hell to the no! Hell to the no! To the no!
Deal with it.
Because I recall.
Okay, and I got something. Let me get a side note to Deets. Montana's greater than Brady, no matter what the numbers say, because Brady's trying to be Montana once and for all. Take that comment down.
Okay, so as I recall, Steph Curry became the most prolific 3-point shooter ever, right?
Yeah, last year he did.
And the season that he did it, how did the season end?
He won it all.
Won a chip. Oh, and not only won the chip, he got a Finals MVP.
He was the Finals
MVP to boot. Yes.
Yeah. But King James over here. is supposed to be the all-time scoring leader, but we have a team here that is.
I will echo the words.
What's the word I'm looking for?
I will echo the words of one Stephen A. 3,000 miles away in the city of Angels, the town that now, quote unquote, belongs to King James.
Since when?
The Lakers stink.
When did LeBron
They
become the
have
king?
stunk since LeBron has been on the team.
Hold on, I must have been on a rock. When did LeBron James became the king of LA? I must have been living on a rock or something. I missed that part. I missed that part.
You didn't miss anything because it never happened.
Oh, okay, I wanted to make sure because if I do recall, Kawhi Leonard and the Clippers have been whooping your ass ever since you got there.
Listen,
but you know they'll say, yeah, they'd be whooping their behind, but have the Clippers won a chip since LeBron right now? No, but LeBron has.
Yeah, because he went up against a tired ass Miami Heat team who played goddamn 8 days straight.
The Lakers championship in 2020 is worth nothing.
And by the way,
they gave up their futures to get that title.
And by the way, I can tell you this right now. Okay, go ahead.
They gave up their futures to win that title. They got their ass kicked by the Phoenix Suns a year later, and a year after that didn't even make the playoffs.
Yeah, they didn't even make the play-in.
Yeah, they didn't.
And they're not going to make the play-in this year.
Last year. Yeah.
And they're not going to make the play-in this year.
And I can tell you right now, because there's a lot of Laker fans that I know. You walk the city of LA, there's only one person.
On cue.
Right on, yeah, on cue. On cue.
And there's anybody that's the king of LA. God,
right now it's Aaron Donald, really.
If anybody's the king of LA,
it's Kobe Bryant.
Well, actually, no.
It's not him now.
I will say no. For the simplest of reasons, you got Aaron Donald, you have Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and you have Irvin Magic Johnson, who was naturally drafted by the Lakers in 1979.
We just named three people before we just named three people. We still ain't got to LeBron yet.
F LeBron. LeBron stinks.
That's my point.
Let me say this to these bronzexuals here and now, and I will say more tomorrow when I have even less caffeine in me.
Not less.
And I want y'all to listen to me carefully and hear me well. And I know Playmaker is going to get a kick out of this, but I'm going to say it truthfully. LeBron Ramon James is trash. The Los Angeles Lakers, as they are currently constructed,
are worse.
Trash. And worse. They're not making the playoffs until LeBron decides to retire, and he wants every record in the NBA, so he's not going to retire. So we're going to be ruined once again and again and again by that awful play of LeBron James, period.
And then we will see LeBron team up with Bronny.
We? Who is we?
Unfortunately, all of us who watch the sport.
The teams that I cover, the Bulls, the Spurs, and the Warriors, on one case only have to see the fake king twice a year.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
With you,
the Spurs
and the Warriors, that's
the Spurs and the Warriors got to see him 4 times.
That's 8. So you have a total of 8 of 10 games.
I got 10 games to look at the fake king.
Well, then on Cole's point, if he does watch his Rockets, that's 4 times for him.
Listen, it goes like this.
With my matches, we ain't even on TV, so.
Oh yeah, we are. We are this
morning. The match ain't even on TV, so I don't.
Okay. I jumped ahead. I'm sorry. Listen, I've said it before, and I will say it again, you bronzexuals. LeBron James is trash. Okay? Let me look into this camera and I will say it again. LeBron James is trash. And he has been for 20 damn years.
I don't remember asking you a thing.
That's for Hawk and that's for Rod. Hear me well, bronzexuals. Bronzexuals are one of the main reasons why we have to see and hear and think about LBJ every blankety blank doggone day because y'all won't shut up about him.
I must be hanging with a different crowd because every time I see people bring up the Lakers, this is how bad they are, and not about LeBron becoming the leading scorer.
The Hawk TV. I definitely believe what I just said. And many people believe it right along with me. But this fool, David McCraney.
You called him out as hilarious.
This fool, David McCraney, or however the hell you pronounce his name. Who cares?
He just calls him out without impunity. Bold.
Because I am at the point, right? I just turned 50 this summer. I'm at the point where I am out of to give when it comes to this and quite a few other subjects.
I don't think we ever had any to give it to begin with.
Now, Max COVID-19 said this.
Oh, Lord.
Time out. What the hell?
Listen, Playmaker, I am not making this up. I am
gotta
reading
say that handle again.
What in the blue hell type of name is that?
I wish I had a red hell of an answer. But I will read this name again. Max COVID-19. I wish I was making this up.
Okay, I'm ready.
LeBron
quote.
LeBron already beat the GOAT team in NBA history. There's absolutely nothing else he needs to prove. He's only playing just on Kareem for talking.
Now, what GOAT team is he talking about?
Close quote. I'm assuming he's referring to the 2016 Golden State Warriors.
Oh, the St. Warriors team who took, let me think, 3 titles from him?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So instead of him having, 7? Like Tom Brady?
He only has 4, correct.
I'm going to leave that and a few others for tomorrow.
All right.
LeBron James's skills, if he has any left, have already eroded, and they stink worse than Pepe Le Pew in Space Jam.
First of all, you should need.
And the fact that they didn't put Pepe Le Pew in this, I'll stop there. Close. Get out my face, you thirsty bitches. I'll stop there.
In a world where logic and sense flies completely out the window, while purple and yellow glasses are donned, rises a figure who encourages ridiculous, undying loyalty. Good Lord, I'm about to throw up. This has been yet another installment of The Bronzexual Confessions. 'Cause we take this job so serious.
What in the all types of blue hell?
This is Snowman in the Morning with Cole Johnson.
I have a request. I think they must have everybody.
What was
the people that, before you call out the people that you want to call out? If their name is ridiculous, they should be disqualified. If their name is ridiculous, they should be disqualified.
I wish I could. I wish I had the authority to do that.
COVID-19.
Listen, I will
Who plays with COVID-19?
I will show you right now.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Y'all see that?
Yeah, unfortunately, yes. Oh, Lord have mercy.
I was not making that up. I got much more tomorrow. I'm gonna lead off with the gauntlet tomorrow.
Oh my God.
That's COVID-19.
The simple fact that Snowman and myself both had COVID-19.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
And I
Ooh.
had COVID-19 at the top of the year.
Oh, Lord.
I had it in office.
Ass. This stupid ass Max.
Oh, Lord.
That's asinine. Thank you, Andrew. I was supposed to have Bill Schoenig on at the top of the hour. I'm feeling a crash coming, so I'm going to alert him and reschedule him for another time because I don't want to take any more chances. That's why I left early yesterday, because the crash hit me early. And I wasn't going to take any chances. But I am going to say this. I got more bronze-sexual confessions tomorrow. In fact, I'm going to lead off the show with one.
By the way, I think Victor asked me a question. I can't remember what he did.
Yeah, he did. Well, I'll get to it. And it is right here. Will you be on later on today, sir?
That is the goal. I got things to take care of first, but that is the goal.
All right.
Okay. And the Hog TV, when I said LeBron James is trash, and I proudly say that, Snowman, you don't believe that? Yes, the hell I do.
Can't play.
Listen.
Play it.
To the Hog TV.
Play it.
To the Hog TV.
Oh.
I have 3 simple words for you. I've seen. What's the last word I'm looking for, Cole?
Better.
Yes.
No, play it. If he play it.
I don't remember asking you a thing.
That.
I was talking about playing your stick when you said it years ago.
Oh, that one? Oh,
that one. Play that one.
Oh, okay. Where is it? Ah, here we go.
LeBron James is trash as a basketball player.
Wow. You mean that one?
Play it all the way through.
All right.
LeBron James is trash as a basketball player.
Wow.
I will say that one more time.
You said it so easily.
I've been saying it for 20 years.
It just came fluidly out of your mouth, like it just flowed like waters of the of a fall, just dropping off a cliff.
Oh, you mean this sentence right here?
Quote.
LeBron James as a basketball player is pure, unadulterated trash and has been for 20 years.
Close quote.
And yes, I believe that. I just looked at my text messages. I said 10:05 for Bill Schoenig. It's actually 11:05, so I get a chance to crash and reset.
Oh, cool.
So I get a chance to reset. We got a few minutes left. Let's see. Wait a minute. I got something for Cole here. Let's see. Kendrick Perkins, Ryan Hollins, Nick Wright, Nick Wrong. How can we put this succinctly? Oh, yeah.
You tripping. Oh, my gosh. Mr. Kendrick Perkins, the man who said on September the 28th, oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me do this correctly.
Do it correctly.
Yeah. The man who said on September the 28th, quote,
oh, God,
Anthony Davis will be the 2023 NBA Most Valuable Player.
And
close quote.
And
does he actually believe that piece of bull-ish?
And then on October 19th, the day after opening night.
3 weeks later, yes.
After opening night. Go ahead, Cole.
Quote. I rescind my choice for Anthony Davis being the most valuable player of the 2023 NBA season. Close quote.
Why did you make that choice in the first place? You fool.
That's a good question, but the funny thing is, it took one game.
One game in 3 weeks.
One game. Out of 80, it's 82 games in the season. The first game. My bad. This is what he did. He said, you know what? I'm picking AD. Hey, it's 82 games, man. They might start out slow, but AD gonna get it right.
Okay.
The Warriors make them.
Oh my.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you my mind. Nah, man. I don't think you saw what I saw.
Victor says, should Kendrick Perkins be drug tested? Because that take was asinine. That's 10. That's 11.
That's 12. That's 13. That's a 14.
You tripping.
That's all we can say.
Oh my!
You tripping.
I'm like, damn. Is that the one?
And then Victor had this while I was going off. Oh, you mean the year the league gifted? Yes. Had a stimulus package. Had a stimulus package bigger than Lucas Oil Stadium, Candlestick Park, and the Astrodome all put together.
Hey, between you and Stephen A, y'all not gonna let that one go.
Hell no, we're not gonna let that go because it's the truth.
Yeah, you know they're gonna hold that and just they will direct that all the way to the grave and saying it.
No.
We're not letting that go.
No.
Period. And the COVID Classic was just that. The COVID Classic. We're all Faker fans, and bronzexuals got so hard in the pants they were singing after they won.
I'm gonna say this again. I'm gonna say this again. Yeah, played a Miami Heat team who played 8 days straight.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. This also was said by LeBron. Quote: the two toughest championships ever won in NBA history were 2016 and 2020. Close quote.
I will close this by editing the words of the late great Richard Pryor. You lying motherfucker. Have a great day. God bless. Remember to make your next move your best move. And always remember,
if your dreams don't scare you, oh well. You
go for it. Go for it.
It's not gonna be Uncle Lori. But yeah, if your dreams don't scare you, Pedro, tell them.
I have one question.
Yes.
For all of New York.
Yes.
New York. Who's your daddy now? I just want to know. I want an answer, and I want it quick. New York. Who's your daddy? Should I say the Astros? It's not Big Papi anymore. It's not me. Who's your daddy? I want to ask New York.
And also, if your dreams don't scare you, you'll be just like the New York Yankees or Yankees fans.
Just digging into why. Just digging in. You just getting it all out.
But that was better.
We ain't done digging in yet.
Oh, no.
He just did. Oh my God.
Hey, Robert Ford, take us out of here.
Driven deep to left center field. Gardner is going back. Looking up. See you later. See you later. Astros headed back to the World Series. Jose Altuve, a walk-off 2-run homer. And the Astros beat the Yankees 6-4. Win the ALCS 4-2.
4 more to go for the Stros. See ya.
We're out.
Thank you for tuning in to Snowman in the Morning with Cole Johnson, the hottest of hot takes and the coldest of cold, hard facts.